Deep beneath Mathew Street, where brick-lined tunnels once pulsed with the raw energy of rock and roll, lies the Cavern Club, Liverpool's legendary cradle of music. Known around the world as the place where the Beatles launched into stardom, the club has long been a magnet for fans, musicians, and historians. But behind the music, beneath the footlights and cheers, there is another presence. A quiet one, a dark one. They call him the Man in Black. The legend begins at the site of the club's original entrance, where staff and night cleaners over the decades have reported fleeting glimpses of a tall man, always dressed in old-fashioned dark clothing, hat pulled low, coat brushing the floor. He never speaks. He never moves quickly. He is always just there, watching. The temperature drops, the air thickens, and even the most skeptical employees admit to hurrying past that part of the club, especially after hours. One bartender once claimed, "You don't hear footsteps, you feel them." This man in black is often accompanied by sudden drops in temperature, even in the packed, sweltering club atmosphere. Guests have reported feeling ice-cold air behind their necks with no fans or vents nearby. Glasses clouding from the inside without explanation. A distinct sensation of someone breathing over their shoulder while alone. A technician working late on a lighting rig once felt a hand on his back, steady and firm. When he turned, expecting a colleague, there was no one there. And yet, the outline of a handprint remained in the condensation on his black shirt. No one knows for certain. Some say he was a former performer, perhaps one who never made it big, his soul tied to the club where he gave everything, night after night, only to be forgotten. Others believe he was a regular patron, known for always sitting at the far corner of the bar, who died of a heart attack right outside the original entrance in the early 1970s, and now waits for the band that never came back on. More eerily, a 1960s photograph discovered in a back room during renovations reportedly shows a tall man in dark clothes, standing in the shadows behind the Beatles during an early gig. The man wasn't a known member of staff or crew, and according to the photographer's notes, no such figure was there when the photo was taken. Visitors often describe a heavy silence in the hallway near the club's service area, an area now used for storage and less often visited by the public. It's here that the Man in Black is said to appear most vividly. Some say he leans against the wall, hat tilted down, as if listening to music only he can hear. Others say he turns to look at you, and when he does, you feel as if you've been seen in a way no living person ever could. A musician doing a late-night solo rehearsal once swore he heard clapping in the dark after finishing a song, slow, steady applause that echoed from the corridor where no one stood. Paranormal researchers have debated whether the Man in Black is a residual haunting, an imprint of passion and longing on the space, or something more intelligent, more aware. Some claim to have recorded electronic voice phenomena, EVPs, in his area, including a deep male voice humming an unrecognizable tune. Psychic mediums brought in during a private investigation described a presence that was sad, but not angry, waiting for something to return. Unlike violent poltergeists or malicious hauntings, the Man in Black doesn't harm, but his presence is deeply unsettling. He seems tethered to something that never resolved, perhaps a final performance that never came, or a memory burned too deeply into the brickwork to let go. Whatever his origin, one thing remains consistent in every story: he never leaves the club. Many thanks for treading this tale's dark path. If its chill gripped you, like, subscribe, and comment below.